Hey guys, this is John Wells. I want to just make a quick review about Bidxcel, and I want to show you guys a little bit about me and who I am. And if you're probably searching right now, it's best to stick around and wait because the information I'm about to give you is really powerful. We are actually the #1 team in Bidxcel, and the reason why we are #1 is because of the training we provide, the system, the tools, the marketing, everything you need in order to succeed with this business. You got to understand that about a year ago, okay, before I was even involved with all this internet marketing, home-based business stuff, I was actually broke and homeless. I was actually sleeping on the streets. I didn't even know what I was going to eat the next day. And I just had to figure a way how to make money. And that's when I came upon the internet, and I found a company that showed me the way, got my foot in the door, and I can show you guys some proof of exactly how much I've made. And you can see here that the potential of working with me. Here you can see that I've made $25,000 here. I could blow it up. 35,000 here, 24,000 there, another 30,000 here, another 8,500 here, and then I go into here. Now if you go look at this date and I'll blow it up, here you could see that it shows 182 members, and the date that it was started is 1/14. Today's date, you probably see the upload date, it's the 22nd. Can you imagine having that many team members within a group already within just a week's time frame? That can happen for you, but the one thing that is important is working with the right people. And that's what I've learned from in the past is in order for you to have success, you want to go where successful people are at. I mean, if you were to go to get advice from a friend, you were to ask them advice if you should do this or not. You should be asking people that are already in the industry or who are already very successful. It's like asking my brother that's not even successful and ask him if you should do it or not. You're getting advice from the wrong person. So it's who you follow. So we could show you how to do this stuff, how to build massive teams if you want to, without even having to talk to friends and family. You don't need to, but it's really up to you on that. But we'll teach you marketing, strategies, advertising, building a massive team. And this is our team alone. And Faraday and Dave, these two are blowing this out of the water. And since the launch in the last 3 months, they have already made close to $100,000, $95,000 or something like that. I don't guarantee that you can make that, but there is a possibility because we do have the #1 team. Just over the weekend, I've had over 10 members come in over the weekend. And you can do the same thing too without even doing that much work. And the best thing about this is that you get paid daily. Whether you sponsor people or not, it is not required. So you can come in, you can get into one of the pools, which you'll understand later, and you'll get a piece of the pie and get into the daily shares, and you'll get paid daily. So learn as you grow, get paid now as you learn. That's the best way to do it, and that's how I learn. You won't go wrong with a business, and you will make money from day one, and that's the best thing about that. That's all you have to understand at the very beginning. You might be looking around, looking at comp plans, how to do this, how to do that. Trust me, you can learn all that stuff later, because the real thing you should be understanding and looking for is the right people. We are at the top of this company. So Farah and them, they are #1 in the company. So if you want to work with us and work with the right team, we have 869 team members right here in our team group. We are very organized. We have files, we have marketing information, everything you need to go. We have phone calls, team calls, we have everything set in place. All you need to do is follow our information and take action, really. You could do the same thing. I was broken homeless to now living the life and doing other things. As you can see in the background, this is actually Las Vegas. This is a strip, that's Aria Casino back there, and this is where I live. And it's funny to be somewhere like this from being at the very bottom in the real estate industry. And I was in the real estate, and I did very well years ago, but it just fell apart, and nothing has ever been the same. So the only way you're going to break through these days is not getting a job, because the average job, the full-time hours, you know what it really is now? It's not 40 hours a week. The average full-time worker works about 30 hours a week. So you got to realize that times the daily, you know, the hour you get paid by the hour, right? See, I don't even remember. It's been so long because I'm so used to making money online because it's so much easier if you just understand and do it with the right people. That's all you really need to understand. You get your first 3 to come in. Your account is free. It's very cheap to get in. It's like $100 to get in, seriously, and you can start seeing immediate cash flow tomorrow and get paid right away. They pay every week, so you're going to start getting paid no matter what. And as you see spillover from our team and other team members come into your organization, you're going to get paid off of that as well. So we're going to help you grow, and we're going to help grow with each other and make massive amounts of money. So, seriously, I have my phone number below. Click the link. You could sign up now. If you're outside of this country, I have Skype. You can always reach me anywhere around the world. It doesn't matter. And here, let me show you something really cool before I let you guys go. Here are my photos. I was just actually in Tokyo for the past. I stayed there for like 2.5 weeks. Just hanging out. So here, if you watch. Something of the geisha, right? Memoirs of the Geisha, right? This is actually where they were running through, so you can try to find that movie. But here I was in Japan, taking photos. This is the subway system, right? So, and then they got some weird green telephones, drunk people on the streets, and then they have some funny signs here. So, if you look at that, you can see, a guy driving a moped stealing a purse, right? And they have machines on every street corner like this all the way up. They even have hot and cold stuff, and the bathrooms are ridiculous. Everywhere you go there, it's on train. But I've traveled the world. I went there, and I've also went to Costa Rica. Let me see here, and I can show you guys. Maybe here you go. Not too many things in photos. Here's me ziplining through the jungles of Costa Rica. Also, they got massive iguanas there, or whatever you want to call it. This is where I stay. This is where the front of the place that I was staying at, the Hilton Papagayo, and this was my view. So everything was green, jungles everywhere. You could hear monkeys and stuff like that. It was just amazing. You know what I mean? And that's the lifestyle you want to live. You want to be able to travel, do the things you love, not having to work slave 9 to 5. Seriously, you guys can live the dream and do it now and do the things you love. Spend time with your family, spend time with your kids, and do the things you've always dreamed of doing. Do what you're passionate about, because now you have the free time to do that. I've never had free time to, sit and write music. That's what I love to do. I love to write. But, it's difficult when you got an 8-hour job, you got kids to feed, you got responsibilities, cleaning. You just don't have time for anything by the time you get home. You're just too tired, And 2013, I'm not sure what you decided on as your resolution, but 2013 is a year where we are going to take off, and it's either 2 ways you can go. You can run with us or be left behind, and we can show you the path. Just make the decision and just get involved with us and get in with us, because you will be with the right team, and we will crush this. So you will get into daily pay immediately. You will see cash flow, and we'll show you how to grow from there. It's very simple. So learn as you grow. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to post a message, give me a call, or just get signed up. I'll see it, and I'll pop you right into our team group and give you a call. So, I look forward to a lot of your guys' successes, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. So take care.